Okay, this should be much better, actually. Yo, how do I do that? Aw. Damn. Run. Gracias. Hobby B. ¿Mm? Mi basura. Gracias, buenas. Hobby B. Espero que andes bien. Ando con mis pies, obviamente. Oh shit. Oops, I forgot what I was doing. I'm a little tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. Huh. Still getting used to the controller. Certain things are different. Ugh. You like the disco controller, Cam? Yeah, that's because I'm playing on a CRT. Damn. Holy shit, I can do that now. Let's go. I don't know. Okay, brain. I don't know what the image that I have indeed. I think it was the monkey that hacked your account, Dio. Does it have some neat features? I mean, it has some, like, some pedals. Not that I care. I don't care that much. That is not, that's not what the appeal of this controller is. The stick is perfect. The entire appeal of this controller is that the stick is perfect. After the fact, that's crazy. Hey, Smarkin, guess what I'm gonna start going for now that I can do this perfectly? It's always been a controller issue. Anti-drift? No. People have the wrong idea about controllers. They think that just because something is Hall effect, that it's good. The easiest strat in the library that I could never do because controllers suck. No, just because something is Hall effect doesn't make it good. I've seen some crusty Hall effect controllers. Like the one that Stu uses is terrible. The stick itself is good, but it has a thing called tremor. And I'll demonstrate. So this is what tremor looks like on a controller. So like the stick is about the same on the Game Sir, which is what Stu uses as what I'm using, except this is what I'm holding. This is what the controller will actually like understand. So it will tremor back and forth constantly and consistently. It is extremely bad. The Xbox Series controller is like way better than basically any other controller I've seen except for this one. Though I've seen that the Switch 2 Pro controller probably is about as good. And of course, this is Hall effect, so it shouldn't get drift as long as I don't, like, drop it on the floor or something. Because, contrary to popular belief, just because the controller is a Hall effect controller does not mean it's immune to drift. What it means is that drift can only happen if the magnets are misaligned. And if you drop the controller and it's not a fucking Dreamcast controller, then it's gonna have stick drift anyways. There's a lot of, like, huge misconceptions about how controllers work and how sticks work. Just because the controller is a Hall effect controller does not mean it's a good controller. And just because it... 1, 2... Hang on. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21... Okay. Hi, Weg. Thanks for the good luck. Are you preparing for the marathon event? Or was it, or did I miss that? I hope I didn't. Whoa. What does this button do? Nothing. But yeah. The thing is that they want to tell you that, Hall effect is great, but the thing is Hall effect is not what makes a good controller. I've never really had that. The event was yesterday. Damn it! Of course I missed it. I wanted to watch it too. I was like, I'm gonna watch it, and then it's like, I didn't check the date. Idiot. Wait, hang on. Oh, nope. Just because that's... Yo, Jet. Thanks for the good luck. Hurry, dear, or you'll miss the bus! No, it's okay, Weg. See, this is what you do. You just hold the buttons. I hate missing that fucking ship, dude. Dude, look how smooth my Nina movement is. What the fuck? Yo, Ashen. Look how smooth my... Whoa. Look how smooth my Nina movement is. The fuck? I'm dead. Some tight lines and it does the dumbest shit. That's me, dude. I promise I'll pay more attention from now on, Weg. Look how fucking smooth my Nina movement is, dude. I can, like, fucking control where Nina goes. This is insane. What the hell? Damn it. Nah, fuck it. We ball. The rats were out to get me, dude. Oh yeah, now everybody can see what I do. Dude, I have a lot of, like, just hand movement in general when I play Twins. Oh, look at that slowdown. Dude, just look at my line. The perfect line. Right in the fucking head. Getting puntsy in this one again. Sorry. Dude, like, my movement is crazy. Oh. It dropped the input. Rip. Na, 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 na. No. What do I want to practice? What do I want to check? You know what? I have not done Twinsanity Island. I didn't do that yesterday. Oh, I also did some cable management, so I'm not gonna bump into wires. Also, look at this, Smarkin. Look at this fucking crusty D-pad. Look at it. Look at this fucking crusty fucking D-pad. Look at it, dude. Oh, whoa. This feels so bad. That D-pad is crusty crab, dude. Crusty crab. Dude, I love this controller. This controller is like, I will protect this thing with my life like it's my child. You know what? While I'm waiting, I'm gonna turn on, stream remote. Dude, I had enough time to just turn on stream remote. I did try this with Halo as well. Feels superb.
My daughter,
Niece! We must do something! Think, Cortex, think!
I don't usually do this. I'm a little hyper because I had some hot chocolate. I'm finally starting to wake up too. Dude, what the hell?
Ah! Whoa!
My inputs have never felt more fucking amazing in roller or Humil Escape. What the fuck? My inputs feel incredible. Wake up, that controller's not real. This is a simulation.
Joe Biden. Joe Biden, wake up. Joe Biden, wake up.
Yo, Frank Foster, what's up?
Joe Biden. Joe Biden, wake up.
Nope, no caca. Yeah, so the trick for that one is just let go of the B button. That's it. Caca. Dude, I'm TAS in this shit. Nobody heard that. Nobody heard me do that. You just got here? Good. So you didn't hear anything. Perfect. No! What's the currently recommended capture card? I always go for, I always do Avermedia. Avermedia, was it? The Japanese brand, but it's like, a lot of stuff goes for, like, is, like, really good. Though I can't, like, say anything that would be recommended for European signals. I'd just go for an Avermedia, like, internal. D-pad strats. Okay, watch this. That's how I do that. Like the old method suck balls. The way I do it, immaculate. I'm so used to my fucking inputs just never working. I'm sorry. I would always recommend Avermedia. A lot of people, though, would... A lot of people would recommend El Gato. I wouldn't recommend El Gato, though. At a time loss? I'm not even doing runs. I'm practicing right now.
There they are.
You had your internal Avermedia for ages. You hate when you obtain the time losses. I mean, you could get something that's like, oh, it has... No, there's no way. There's no way it has Linux support. You're looking at RetroTink, but that's not a capture card. That's an upscaler. Never talk about my controller. I will be talking about the controller. Look how smooth my damn movement is, bro. Did I just bump into that fucking checkpoint? Go Biden. Go Biden, wake up. Yeah. Look how perfect that fucking line was! What? Call theater! Dude. The world record coming soon? Maybe. My jumps were off. I was very, very correct to hesitate there. Where is it? There it is. Average speedrunner as he tries to find the clitoris. I went to go get milk. Cortex is down all alone. Joe Biden, wake up.
Victor in Moritz's stronghold of evil. This is where we wrong the rights and sweep the past under the rug.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know what's good with Linux drivers. Buenas, Fantasma. What the hell? Why is it taking so long? Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it. He's hitting himself. Gracias por la suerte. Finally. An awful translation of good luck to Bessie. Yeah, Bessie. Yo, Frank Foster. Thanks for the small stonks. Yo, Dio flexing. This is to compensate for his account getting hacked. Are you guys ready to see how fucked up my controls and how I do the fucking like the door skip? Ball glitch killer? Are you guys ready to see how I do it? If you haven't seen my hand cam before with it, damn it. Okay, so that just doesn't fucking work. Okay, cool. I have failed that almost 100% of the time anyways. Ooh, almost died. Una pez Trump. Joder. No! What the fuck? Why did Cortex spawn so fucking early? Yo, Abdul, ¿qué onda? No tengo onda, tengo chepurale. I think most of the kids at home can figure that one out. Dude. Okay. What's up, Abdo? Anthony? I threw Cortex way too fucking early. All good, let's go. Vortex is absolutely doing a little trolling, and so am I. Okay. On your phone? Why? Do you hate yourself? Because that just sounds like you hate yourself. Just for the experience? You're not getting an experience, buddy. Okay. I tried doing that without a visual cue. I'm gonna try it with a visual cue this time. Let's see here. Jump. It did not work. Okay, I was about to say, don't tell me Crash's head is not fucking moving. Alright. Okay. I waited too long, I think. I might need to mess with the dimensions so I can actually see the sides more clearly, because I can't really see the sides. Okay. No, I can't find the remote, that's right. Okay, so I need to just keep working until I find a new visual cue that works with this. Okay. Wait a second. I'm using controller, or am I using the stick, or am I using the D-pad? I think I'm using the stick. No, I'm using D-pad. Okay. Bro was saying I do it for the experience. He said I did it for her. No! There you go. Okay, I have a new visual cue now. Okay, how's about we do some runs? New out of bounds glitch? That's not new. That's like... That's months old now. That was in the any percent run, and also in the current 100% record, which I got several months ago. You're very late to the party. I'm not gonna lie, I absolutely recommend this controller. At least until something happens and then it breaks and then I get upset, but I doubt that I'm gonna break it. Look how nice this movement is outside of that one mistake that I just made. Está encima. Vale. No me di cuenta. ¿Ya está mejor ya? Vale. No. Okay. Mira. Este botón. ¡Oh! ¡Oh! No me di cuenta aquí. Mira, mirad. Mirad. Hay algo para conectar a la Switch. No me di cuenta. Y aquí hay botones, pero no importa. So I found out why I couldn't connect it to my Switch. Whoa, that's like, what the hell? Yo, that was just perfect movement. That was perfect fucking movement, holy fuck. Fantasma. Dime. ¿Qué piensas? ¿Qué piensas tú? ¿Cuánto me costó este mando? ¿Qué crees? No. 30. $30. Qué barato, ¿eh? Pero la palanca está literalmente perfecta. ¿Cómo? Por un adapter de Brook Gaming. Pero vale para mierda porque tiene lag, tiene delay. No me gusta. Es que tengo que comprar otro adapter. No, seriously, this thing is actually really fucking good for, this thing is fucking amazing. Like, this is the best stick I've ever used. That's what she said. No, it acted like a fucking ceiling. Hey, you guys got to see the splash. Let's go, dude. Alright, here we go. That might not have made it in, but it may have also made it in. Nope. It's too far to the right. ¿Te gusta la cam? I hope everybody likes my, oops. I hope everybody likes my, my controller cam, my crotch cam. Subscribe to my OnlyFans, but only if you're brave enough. You'll get crotch cam pics. And nothing else. Also, I'm thinking of adding a, caca cam. Yep. No. ¿Qué? ¿Qué te recordó? No. Eren Neri otra vez. Ajá. I'm a professional? I am not, but aha, Yehab. Pollitas? No, 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 no. Una revista de adultos. Joder. No recuerdo nada de este episodio, pero obviamente te creo. Thank you for the vote of confidence, though, that you say I'm a professional. I'm absolutely not. But I do have the fastest time. Should be okay. Yep. I lost a lot of time. This is not very fast, but when you were young, nice. What do you mean I missed it? Where's the spot? Find the spot. Speedrunners when they have to find the G spot. There we go, I made it in this time. That was almost a hole-in-one, okay. Oh. I was trying to find a way to find a splash teleport inside a gem. Damn. I'm gonna be very behind now. Unless... Nope. I'm gonna be about plus 15, I think. I'm gonna be about reset. Oh, hang on. There you go. That's better. Now you can see my hands better. I hope I didn't shove my whole fucking crotch in everybody's face by accident. My bad if I did. There you go. That was clean. Look how clean that was, dude. Oh yeah, there was also some weird issue supposedly where like if you hold down the left trigger, it interferes with the left stick. Because the triggers are also Hall effect. But I doubt that I'm going to find an issue with that. You know, I'm kind of thinking, like, imagine if I had this controller, like, 2 years ago. All of my fucking issues with any percent, a lot of those issues would just be gone. Hey, you got to see the splash again. Let's go, dude. My body wants to sleep. Boom. Let's go, dude. Dude, look at my roller brawl movement. It's pretty good right now. Whoa. 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 Look at that roller brawl movement, dude. Dio, I seriously recommend you get this controller, dude. This controller is fucking awesome. Wait. Wait. Oh, I was just on the wrong line. What's that? No! What's its name? The PXN P5. It's not great if you're trying to look for a controller with features. I do not recommend using it wirelessly. But I mean, I also say that about basically any controller. Using controllers wirelessly is a waste of time. You're never gonna get good results with wireless. But yeah, I'll move it up closer so you can see. See, it says PXN.
Well, a power crystal.
Oh yeah, you see these two? Kanji right here, like the third and fourth one? You wanna know what they mean? They both mean the same fucking thing. Like, product. I forget how you read it in Japanese, but... I mean, that was a Japanese, that was Chinese, but still. Bastards! Yeah, so for some reason in Japanese and in Chinese, these two right here, you just have to put them together to be like product. Well, it's one of the ways to be product. Yeah, it was very cheap. It was $30. What the fuck was that? Goodbye, Cortex. The twin split. Yeah, you don't exactly have control in this tunnel. The game leads you into a false sense of security. Aerodynamic roller brawl. Game Sir, no, don't use Game Sir. Game Sir sucks. The problem with Game Sir is that it has tremor. The actual stick roundness is about the same. But the difference is that the Game Sir has a thing called tremor. And it's really bad. So basically, it's trying to correct the position of the stick. But it has so many errors that it gives you a basic random value. Yeah. I mean, I see it. I read it, but I'm just saying, like, don't use it. It's really bad. So, if you want to know, that is the whole reason why Stu keeps complaining about, his controller dying and having to get a new controller every few months. That is the exact reason. Not this shit again. Not this shit again, dude. I thought I escaped you. I wasn't even trying to do that, but okay. Dio's out for revenge. Yo, Somu. I'm going the wrong way. Whoa, I'm 40 seconds behind. No one say twins? Well, I'm gonna say twins. Nah, get fear. You should definitely buy fear. That's what I get for saying twins. True. Yeah, you should get fear. Go buy fear. Or Corpse Party. Corpse Party's on sale. Or play Soma. Play something. Play a horror game. Horror games are fun. Or get an emulator and play Metroid Prime 4, I guess, even though Metroid Prime 4 is kind of mid. That made me, dude, that made me so sad that Metroid Prime 4 just kind of sucks. And people are passing it off. They tried to pass it off for a Metroid Prime game? Nah. Like, dude. You're supposed to be able to explore when you're fucking playing. You're supposed to explore when you're playing a Metroid Prime game. Like, I mean, a lot of people are going to be like, oh, the NPCs ruined it. I don't care about the NPCs. Like, the NPCs don't matter. Like, who cares? It's a video game. You want to be more engaged with the story, you get NPCs. Like, it's whatever. But, like, the whole thing, right, is like, there's no exploration. It's completely linear, and whatever exploration you get, it basically is like saying it just added the bare minimum of the Metroid Prime formula, which is the whole backtracking thing. They're like, oh, people complain about backtracking, so we just add minimal backtracking. But the thing is it means you have zero exploration. And that is one of the biggest sins. Like, Metroid Prime 3 got it wrong, and it still got it better than Prime 4. And it makes me so sad, because, like, I look at fucking Prime... I look at Prime 3, and I still like Prime 3. And I was overly hyped about that game. I went on the fucking Metroid Prime 3 channel on the Wii for months, like every single day, looking for news about Metroid Prime 3. And then I played it, and I'm like, that's okay. It wasn't like groundbreaking or anything, you know. But Prime 4 is a step below okay. I like the concepts. The concepts are nice. You know, I like the bike. I didn't even care much about the empty desert sections because, like, you can kind of get away with that. But they kind of they put the things out way too long. Because what they did, the reason why they added that desert was for gameplay padding. So you had more hours to play instead of, like, actual fucking things. They said, oh, well, Metroid Prime fans love backtracking, so this is what we're gonna do. And it's like, no. And usually Metroid games have some level of, like, fast travel. And of course, I'm trying not to be super specific because, like, I know there's some people who haven't played it yet, and I don't want to spoil them, but at the same time, it's like, just emulate it. Don't buy the game, dude. I do not think the game is worth $70. You can get a much better experience. I'm hacking the game, dude. I'm fucking hacking. I'm just hacking the game. That's the second time that I should have gotten, ass lock, and I just didn't get it. Dio, you know what would be funny? What if ass lock only happens when you're not holding anything on the stick? The Sonic 06 the Crash games? It's not. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, but think about it, right? I just got it twice in a row. Also, hey, Ama. Where's that Z? I don't know. Anyways, like, it would make sense because if you have the stick set to 0, then, like, it would crash because undefined. Imagine if holding the stick was just the solution the whole fucking time, and then we're all just really dumb. That would be hilarious. And you're saying that as a Crash fan? Well, I am both a Crash and a Sonic fan. And I do like Sonic 06, don't get me wrong, but the difference, Crash Twinsanity is a very good game, Sonic 06 is not. However, they are both very fun. Like, I enjoy playing Sonic 06. I'm stupid, I know, but I enjoy playing Sonic 06. Do I need to put my coat back on, dude? Probably. It's getting cold. Wait, what? In this game, not as much. Interesting.
Yes, the crystal is mine.
I just realized why it's cold. My heater's not working. It's shut off. Next reset, I'm probably gonna need to get up and fix it because it's starting to get cold in my room again. Don't you... Okay. Alright, hang on a second. I mean... I'm not gonna mute or anything. Just gonna get up and... Well, I found the other dead hornet. Well, dead now. Glad to know it's dead. Oh, did I need you to go down. No, you want his. Okay. I need. Call this my weed. I'll read that in a second. I need these pellets to go down into here. Otherwise, I'm gonna fucking freak. I'd rather not have to wear my coat in my own room. It happens every single time I put a new bag in. I'm not sure if it's because it clogs or... But it's not because it shouldn't... Clogging shouldn't be the issue, I don't think. And I mean, today's not necessarily the day I need to care, but... Let me hit it a couple times. Come on. Some of these just get lodged in there. Go. Why do you keep having this? I had this issue before. Come on. Okay, I'll turn it on and see. Dude, buggy as hell. The story's mediocre. Why would you care about the story? Okay, so let me put this into more perspective. For Crash Twinsanity, how the whole thing went down was how the whole thing went down is that they had they didn't run out of time, they took too much time. With Sonic 06, the project lead quit. And since the project lead quit, it was kind of GG's at that point. Because, like, whatever direction they had, they couldn't really go anywhere. Yeah, Sonic 06 had the capability of becoming a great game. It just couldn't because the project lead was just gone. Oh, when the project lead quit, it was just done. Yay! The pellets are actually dropping in. Let's go, dude. I'm not gonna be hot as or cold as fuck. Oh, maybe I should get up a little bit. I think just a little bit higher. There we go. Oh yeah, it's actually pretty rare to see glitches in casual play in Twinsanity. Twinsanity is a surprisingly Crash Twinsanity is a surprisingly well-built game, believe it or not. It has a lot of its flaws. Oh yeah. A lot of people like it because the game is that it has a very good sense of humor. It has a very good sense of humor, and when you actually like beat the game, you feel very satisfied because the game is fairly difficult. It gets a lot of things right. And the thing is that I'll level with you. I did not like this game as a kid. I thought this game was not very good when I was a kid. When I got older and I was a lot more experienced with playing games and also playing the European version, because when you play the European version, you always have access to your slide jump without any issues. Like, you thought people liked it because it's not Wrath of Cortex? No. No, the game is actually, it has a lot of very good design choices. Some of its flaws are a little too much for people to handle. Which some people are gonna be like, oh, well, haha, the skill issue. And, I mean, well, lacking skill is one of the reasons why a lot of people don't like it. That's why I didn't like it when I was a kid. Because the game was just a little too hard for me. I didn't have trouble with the walrus section. I had trouble with other sections and trying to 100% it. And I didn't like it. But that, like I said, that was when I was a child. As an adult and also as a speedrunner, where I have like a level of skill that's, I mean, I wouldn't say like way above other people, but once I got into it, the game has a lot of charm. The things that it gets right very, 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 very well. The things that it gets wrong, I mean, a lot of the problems that people have with the game are very fair. And everybody remembers the walrus section. It's very infamous. And then people... The game doesn't properly, The final boss is also, like, something a lot of people say. Noting the positives. That's not true anymore. Twalk is actually generally looked upon positively nowadays. Unless you're looking to do 106, then a lot of people still really don't like it because of Smokey and the Bandicoot. But, for what it's worth, a lot of people like Twalk these days. And I mean a lot of people. I know a lot of people that like the game. I like the game. I liked the game when I was a kid. But no, it's just that a lot of people really like Twins because of the good things. Since when? Not too long ago. Past couple of years. I think it started like in the mid to late 2010s. People just kind of gave up on calling it a shitty game. Yeah, but Crash 4 isn't that good. Is the thing. Crash 4 was nostalgia bait. Like, it's an... The reason why people liked it was because it was Crash. And then if you noticed, after about a month, people stopped talking about Crash 4. After about a month. Like, no, I don't think Crash 4 is a great game. Yo mate. Well, no, it's just that it's true. Like, I know people like Crash 4, but the thing is a lot of what Crash 4 had to offer was just that it was Crash. Same thing with the Insane Trilogy, but the Insane Trilogy wasn't that great either. Insane Trilogy has a lot of bugs. Now, I will flat out say this game is not a flaw with the game. No. What I mean is that a lot of the game's charm is because it's Crash. I don't think the game was really that great. It was the same reason why people said Halo Infinite was good. Well, see, Crash 4 was too difficult, too long. It kind of misses its mark in a lot of areas. Level design was kind of meh. Buenas, Isaac, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo andamos? It has a lot of ideas. Oh, I don't care. Story doesn't matter. I don't... todo bien. Yo estoy cansado, pero... Tengo éxito porque tengo un nuevo mando. Un mando buenísimo. Yo, Flowers. Thanks for the good luck. No, I mean, if you're looking at Crash for the story, Infinite was not good. No. Infinite was bad. Infinite was really bad. Vale, no te preocupes. Like, it's the same slop that they, it's the same slop that they pulled with the other Halo games. Well, yeah, I only care about the single player, too. The single player was fucking dog shit. Guns were dog shit. The ideas were terrible. The enemies spawned when they shouldn't have really been spawning. It was lazy. It was very lazy. The boss fights just did not have any good design. And it didn't feel like Halo at all. Now, what I will say is the grappling hook was a really good idea. And that was really cool. That was really cool. Added a lot of good, fun aspects to the gameplay. No, I don't even think it was good. Oh, the intro was actually kind of nice. You know, Mario fan, thanks for the good luck. But like, as an avid Halo fan, I look at it and I'm like, okay, so what you're doing is you're trying to appeal to Halo fans. And what happened to Halo Infinite? I'll tell you what happened to Halo Infinite. They got their day one patch over a year after the game came out. The game is dead. It is very dead. And the only reason people go back and play it is just to play with friends. I only hear about speedrunning. Speedrunning scene kind of pops off a little bit with Infinite, but like, I look at that and it's like, okay, well, you failed. Because 343 Industries has always basically failed. Halo 5. So, Halo 5 has amazing fucking movement mechanics. There was so much fucking potential in Halo 5. But the story sucked balls. You're confused because a lot of people play Halo for story. You missed the mark in basically every regard. Halo 4, kind of the same thing, but they built it off of... Yo, X quit. They built it off of Bungie's ideas. COD's just been the same fucking slop since the 2010s. Even pre-2010. Personal preference or not an actual point? Okay, Dio. Then why is it that nobody talks about Crash 4 after the game being out? Like, it basically went dead silent. That's like my biggest thing of like, that's irrelevant. It's very relevant, actually. Because the thing is a great game is something people will talk about well after the game comes out. Even a good game, people will still talk about it. If the game is just played and then forgotten about, I think that is also very telling of if the game is quite good or not. Because, like, games that are good or even really good nowadays are still talked about. Like, when have you ever heard somebody recommend somebody to play Crash 4? Outside of people who are extremely avid Crash fans. I mean, it's a cause. And yeah, Crash Bandicoot continuity, you should not ever consider it because Crash doesn't really have much continuity to begin with. No one talks about it. I would say, I mean, my point is a lot more geared towards, like, I feel like if a game is not something you want to come back to, I don't think that that's a good game. It was the same reason why, even though I was initially thinking that Sonic Frontiers was, like, a very good game, when I thought about trying to do a subsequent playthrough, I said no. And that gave me a very low impression of the game. I think games need to be something more than just one and done. Crash 4, from what I have seen, is stuck in that sort of thing where it's like they're trying to basically give you one experience. Though this is a common theme with a lot of modern video games. It's not just Crash 4. And that's not to say that some people won't go back and replay it, but the thing is like the only people that will go back and replay it are the people that just really want that Crash feel. It's not about... It's not really about whether the game has the merits itself. It was the same reason why I went to Destiny. Because it felt like Halo. It's not because Destiny was good, but the reason why I went to Destiny was because I wanted something that felt like Halo. You go back to Forces? What's wrong with you? Like, I cannot consider a game good. To me, and I know it's personal, but I cannot consider the game good if it only asks you for one playthrough if it's a platformer. Because there's some kind of beck and call to older platformers, and like, I mean, some games, like especially Metroidvanias, even modern Metroidvanias, mind you, like Hollow Knight and Silksong. How do you even define that? Well, it's not easy to define, that's the issue. Drawn line of Forces? No, Forces is not very good. It's the same level design people that worked on Lost World and made Lost World bad. Which is a problem because Lost World is... Like, the mechanically Lost World is great. But the level design team have forced wisps and all this other stuff, which didn't make a lot of sense and made the game kind of eh. Why you can't hold it against a game. Even if it's difficult to define, I still think it's still like a factor that needs to be talked about when defining whether a game is good or not. Unless the game is in a genre that is not designed to have subsequent playthroughs. You know, like, say, The Walking Dead, I think. Although, I know there's different routes, so that's a little different, but there are some games that were designed to not have that. The OC part of the game. That's you very nitpicking. I don't think of anything from a story perspective, unless it's Halo. If it's Halo, I actually care, because I care about Halo lore. Well, I used to. Before it started getting really shit. But, like, I think a lot more... When it's these silly kids games, I don't care about continuity, I don't care about any of it. It's like... They're not going to care about continuity. I do care if the characters are written particularly well. You know, like, Frontiers Sonic was written by the fucking comics guy. Like, he's known for being a good writer and knows the series. I see it as a big thing because I find it lazy if the devs are not trying to make you come back to the game. How do you try to do that? Play the game when you develop it? Notice that if you're actually enjoying what you're doing every single time, you're doing something right. And if not, you're not doing anything correct. You're fucking up somewhere. That's how Bungie made a good game. Think about it. Like, they legitimately played their game all the time. Like you said, it's difficult to define, but just because something's difficult to define doesn't mean it can't be a factor. I think ignoring something like that is not very... It's not good for, development. Dude, okay. Come on. Sonic X Shadow Gens. The Shadow Gens actually really good. They cooked with that. They absolutely cooked with it. Sonic Generations, I mean, I'll go back and try it, but I never really saw the appeal of it, and I don't think I'm gonna like it. I have it on Steam, I think. I don't have Shadow Gens on Steam. I want to actually get it. I was playing it at my friend's house, and then I was like, you know, I want to try it. Let me try it. I'll play for like 30 minutes. I ended up staying there for about 4 hours playing it. I'm like, what the fuck? My friend just fucking fell asleep while I was playing. He snoozed. He conked out. He woke up, he's like, you still playing that shit? And I'm like, yeah. Hated his controller, though. His controller sucked ass. PS2 version? Listen, I don't care about poor takes. So you should probably play the Wii version over the PS2 version. They're both good in their own way. Just one's made by Dimps. One's not made by Dimps. It's not even fair to compare the two because they're totally different experiences. Oh, like people are like, oh, well, this is this. No, they're actually completely different experiences. PS2 has less as worse performance issues. It was a thing for Sega that, for some reason, with all the Sonic games, they weren't very good at making optimizations on Sony hardware for whatever reason, which is why Sonic Heroes sucks. No, that why I'm categorizing them that way. I'm very, very aware. It's just that you would have a better time playing on the Wii version, or playing on Wii than PS2. Okay. I just realized that we've been talking about opinions for 20 minutes, and I'm starting to get sick of it. I do not like extensive opinion talks. Because it's always the same. It's like, it delves into, like, oh, people are gonna start talking about their hot takes. It's always the same shit. It's the exact same conversation with different players. Like, well, I like this, and then it's like the whole thing of, like, say me and Dio were just having a spat over fucking Crash 4. You're fine. And then somebody's gonna be like, "Oh well, Silk Song is a Souls-like," and then I get mad. ¿Cuál? De Bandicraft, ¿verdad? Lo jugué, creo que sí. No hay algo nuevo, ¿verdad? Pues que no. No he hablado con Bandicraft hace semanas. Sí, creo que lo jugué hace 2 años, en 2023, creo. 2023. Whoa. Del nuevo mod. Why am I doing this again? I'm fucking stupid. Yo, raid. Let's go, Pete. Hace 9 días. Okay. Entonces... sí. Lo jugaré. Español very chido. Yes, very chido. Very chido. Tiny slaughtering? Yo, wait, this is... Pete did his fucking tiny thing? Buenas, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo andamos? Pete, my boy. I love this controller, dude. ¿Qué tal? Ando bien con mis pies. No, en serio, pues es que ando cansado, pero bueno. No os preocupéis. De repente se me olvidó cómo conjugar verbos en vosotros. Okay, I need to die. I'm gonna be about plus 40. Si no, tranquilo. No. No he visto nada de algunos mods de HD. A mí no importa porque solo me gusta el juego. El resto no me gusta. A mí no importa. A power crystal. Should you speak in English or Spanish? Does not matter. I understand both.
The crystal is mine.
I'm not a native Spanish speaker. Claro que no soy hispanohablante.
Avert your gaze or you'll go
Yeah, whatever you're more comfortable with.
crazy.
I just go with the flow. I use whichever. Por cierto, no me importa si queréis, o sea, si quisierais hablar en español o inglés, a mí no importa porque sé hablar ambos. Y japonés, por cierto, porque sé japonés. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. I speak both. And like I just said, I also speak Japanese, so... 日本語話せるけど。まあ、ペラペラじゃないけど。Dos, tres. Damn it. Why did Crash not stick? My beginning game was pretty good. She is Lex lang.
Yes, the crystal is mine.
Creo que el último juego en que la voz de Cortex era Clancy Brown era Crash Nitro Kart, creo. Si no estoy mal. Pete has been awfully quiet. I feel like he's scheming something. Dude, really? Tiny got his ass.
Tiny no like you.
I jumped too early. Yeah, Lex Lang does a good job. Wait, Pete's still live? Then why did he raid me? What? My audio copyright strike his ass. Vale, gracias por pasarte. El récord más récord de todos los récords. Creo que no puedo. Creo que no puedo. Porque el récord de Any% no puedo. No puedo superar. Era lo más. El mejor. Era el mejor. There you go. Yeah, Pete might have just fucking passed out or something. Send him a message on Discord or something. Damn. Okay. 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 Those were events that occurred in time. Yo, look at this movement. Hang on. This movement would be looking smooth. You know how pissed Kylie is gonna be when she realizes that, Cursed Splash is gonna be used in all levels? Neat, but I failed. What happens if I do this? Hmm? Yeah, I don't care about wire or wireless. Dude, I love this controller though. This controller is fucking godlike. It's super good. I'm just not sufficiently warmed up. I'm gonna be using this on my Switch later. I'm gonna play games on my Switch with this. What the fuck, you suck balls? I'll try to stream for about 3 hours. I think that's my limit right now. What are they watching? I don't know what the fuck they're watching. I was checking Smarkin's Discord. It's anime night. I don't know what they're watching, but they finished Bocchi. I don't know. I looked at the preview, and the preview was just like a blue sky. I'm like, oh. I watched Bocchi with them. By the way, Bocchi's Spanish dub is fucking spectacular. I just kind of like how, you know how they're all true friends because they start acting like her to make her feel better. It's just, it's so good. Because that, you know, that's a really good way for you to get over social anxiety, is that people basically, like, relate to you and they bring you out of it. You have to trust them, though. You have to trust people, because a lot of social anxiety is not trusting that the other people are going to be good around you. As long as you trust that they won't find you extremely awkward or whatever. Or, like, as long as you trust that, like, they're not out to get you or hurt you. You can kind of fix a lot of your social anxiety as long as your social battery is not 0. It also depends a lot on your social battery. I might have to go and take a nap, to be honest. Nah, my body has been shutting down a little bit, considering it's winter. Having fibromyalgia sucks. This is around the time when it starts to really affect me. I'll go for another 6 attempts. But, like, I have a feeling that I need to go lay down. I can't see the spot. The sun's in my eyes. Can you get another 7 attempts? Die. To use the all key? What the fuck is all? What is an all key? Are you going to Aldi? I am at Aldi. Walk into the grocery. Step inside and hold on for dear life. I am at Aldi. I just love fucking, like, just The gif with Shadow saying, I'm going to Aldi, does anybody want anything? That's where Shadow finds his Latinas. My friends also keep fucking with me whenever I say my dog's name because her name is Athena and they're like, Latina? Fuck my ass. Okay, Melano. What? ¿Qué? No dije nada. Es un meme. Es un meme. Okay. So I'm gonna explain the meme in English. So there's a guy called Melano, right? He's a soccer player. And sometimes you say toca to being like, let's go, you know, like, yo, he's winning. But if you say toca Melano, it's like saying toca me el ano, which means fuck me in the ass. And I don't know why, it just sounds funny to say, so I say toca Melano. Toca Melano. Solo a mí me hace gracia y nada más. Yeah, Pete's still in my chat. Did bro just fucking pass out? Dude, really? I'm gonna send Pete a message. Hang on. Pete. Why do I need to climb up the stone structure twice? I need to store a splash. So we do a splash teleport in Hub 2. So as you can see, if you look at my splits right now, you'll see like, you know, like I don't even do most of Hub 1 because like, totem, and then boat, and then slip slide. So what we do is we splash, we store splash, which when I go and die via splash, the game stores the coordinates of that splash. So when I go and do cursed splash, the game will think that I splashed in those coordinates. Get out of bounds and get to the water. Yes. It doesn't look like I'm actually landing in the water because I die before I hit the splash animation. Between 4 and 6, F. What did you buy, Dio? Did you buy yourself this controller? Why climb it again? You have to go out of bounds. It skips the skunk cutscenes. Headphones and monitor. Oh. Up to an hour earlier. Once for splash, twice. Yeah, the second time is for the cutscene skips. Yeah, I got lucky. This thing said between like 3:15 and like 8 o'clock, and then it went to 4:45 to through 4:45 to 7:45, and then by the time I got home, because I had to go buy more weed. By weed I mean wood pellets, not actually weed. By the time I got home, I saw the Amazon truck leave, and I'm like, oh, well that means the box must be there. Still not there? Whoa. Yeah, I got this controller at full price. I don't even know what this controller would be on sale, but it would probably be like $20. Okay, I got it, yeah. You stop hearing the waterfall if you get it. Yeah. So the first time is for the splash, the second time is just to skip cutscenes and skip the final boss, or skip the boss. I'm still getting used to the controller, and also, like, I'm fairly sleep deprived. I need to sleep. So I'm gonna take a nap. Dude, whoever invented farts is diabolical. Oh yeah, so sloths, I know you weren't around, but I got 2 Cortex early jumps, and neither of them gave me ass lock. Dio, you're diabolical. Fuck, I'm still clicked in the... This game is a mystery sometimes, yeah. I was holding the stick both times, and it was twice in a row. It wasn't just like... You know, it was twice in a row. Well, I'm gonna be about plus 15. Never mind. Oh, but I don't have a mask. That's bad. It's ready. I'm gonna wait. There we go. Good, 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 good. Okay. Now. Okay. Welcome back, flowers.
Well, well. A power crystal.
Hope you enjoyed the food. Fuck off! What was that? Chicken Alfredo, let's go, dude. How's the runs been? Terrible. I could take off my fucking coat now. Because it's not extremely hot. Whoa. My cock goes through boulders. That's why I flex my boner. I was born by myself. Adversaries get cum. Buff lip explode. People are like, wow, cats are such intelligent creatures. Cats can't even tell that you're not a cat. Cats don't even know what cats are. If you raise a cat with dogs, the cat will think it's a dog. If you raise the cat without other cats, the cat will think it's a human. If the cat was raised with cats, it thinks you're a cat. And then everything around it is a cat. That's why cats, like, wake you up in the middle of the night, because when you go into a deep sleep, they're, like, scared you died. Or that you will be hurt, because cats never go into deep sleeps. So the cats think you're a terrible hunter. Basically like, oh, well, this human, he's a little special. But dogs have an understanding that all creatures are different. Cats just think prey or cat. It's either prey or it's a cat. This also applies to big cats, by the way. At least they don't think you're a mouse. True. He started chanting like them. Oh yeah. Yo, Mortarfink. Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be able to keep up streaming because I'm just... These are in like the worst months of my disease. So like I'm getting weak like every day. I'm not sure if I can actually like stream for long periods of time. Finish stream before Pete? True. I'm gonna stop at attempt number 2415. Rough. Yep. How do cats tell between prey or cat? Hunger, probably. Yeah, probably small. Small, smell like meat. Like, how do you tell the difference? Yo, yo, Jamie Lee, thanks for the good luck. Get in the hole! Wait, are you part of do you watch Halo streamers? Or am I thinking somebody else? If a kitten was small and a cat didn't really, they'd probably gobble that motherfucker too. Some people are friends with big cats, yeah. I mean, the thing is that they're still wild animals. In domestication, possibly they won't, attack you unless they're hungry. Doesn't mean they can't become friends. Yeah. And then there's also big cats like cheetahs. How did that go? Did I do any runs? I did low percent runs for basically for proof of concept. There's a lot of glitches that were found, and there's a lot more that are still kind of being discovered, but I am out. I'm out of my I'm kind of out of my element now. If you act like prey, no, but also kind of yes. If you show fear, they will attack, but that's not a prey drive. I'm not actually done with Silksong.
Well, a power crystal.
I still need to beat Steel Soul. And I need to get all the achievements. I'm gonna lose a lot of, I'm gonna lose a lot of time, though. Why am I all the way back here? Fuck you.
Yes, the crystal is mine.
I have achievement streams? Wait, you actually liked those?
Keep back, you weak-minded fool. Avert your
I stopped doing them because I thought people hated them.
crazy.
10-year-old brother who managed to get 100%. Silksong is not hard. I honestly got bored of them because just not a lot of people came. So I just kind of stopped them, and I wasn't doing retro achievements. So I'm doing them again now. But well, I've been doing Sonic R. I'm on the last achievement for Sonic R. I did not like doing Zero Mission, and I still have a lot to go. It's gonna take me a while to work through that. And work through the motivation to get it. Because the thing is I like streaming stuff that's not just speedrunning, but... Oh! Almost died. But at the same time, it's like, if there's nobody around, I get bored. It's not like oh, I want viewers, it's just that if nobody's talking to me, I legitimately am just bored, and then I just think, like, why am I streaming? At least when it comes to speedruns, if nobody's talking, I have a purpose. When it's just like, if I'm doing retro achievements, there's nobody there, and I'm bored, it's like, why am I streaming myself doing this when I could just do it by myself when nobody's watching? void listens but never talks back. True. Friend died. Void just like me, for real, for real. Huh. I didn't mean to kill the run. I'm just tired. I hate the way I get the yellow gem. Well, I hate the way you dress, but you know what? Everybody's got an opinion. You wouldn't be sure if you actually got it? It's actually not that hard. There's like 3 or 4 frames where the gem shows up. If I'm unsure, I pause. But if I'm sure, I don't pause. Like, the gem does show up. If I see any sparkle of yellow, I don't even check. I just go. If I'm unsure, I pause. Like, the last time I got to that point, I actually paused to check, and I did get it. It's... Sometimes you get a, sometimes, like, you get it frame perfect. And sometimes the game just, like, kills you. And you don't get to see whether you get the gem or not. But usually, you can see it when you die. If you, go back through the VOD, you'll see that there's yellow. Where you would normally get the gem. Also, just so everybody knows, I have never seen what Sloth looks like, so I don't know what he wears. I was just giving him a clap back because I could. I might be back tomorrow with runs, I don't know. It depends on if I'm feeling up for it, because my body has just been really bad. You did want a stream with facecam once? I could do a stream with facecam, but I don't want people seeing my fucking background. Because people think I'm living in a fucking dungeon. I live in Bowser's castle. I'm the fucking toad that says, "Thanks, Mario, but our princess is in another castle." Don't make me bring up the twin step video. I do live in a dungeon. Is Bowser a good landlord? Well, he lets me stay for free. I just have to listen to him yap about how he's not unable to pound Peach, even though he's like 7 times bigger than her. In length and girth. Interpret that as you wish. I am looking for a new one now. Can I recommend a controller? This. The PXMP5. Just don't do it for wireless. Ignore, don't do the, just get a wire. Get a USB-C cable, like a long USB-C cable. Or, a long USB to USB-C cable. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, every other controller is garbage. I'm going to point this out right now. Basically, every other controller has enough issues with it to be considered garbage. PS5, garbage. No precision. Nothing. And also stick drift. PS4, stick drift. Xbox Series, actually okay. But the downright angles are not so good. And potential for stick drift. Switch Pro Controller, stick drift. Basic Game Sir, extremely bad stick trimmer. So, you will not get perfect stick inputs with the Game Sir, even though the actual stick is good. Basically anything that's had Hall effect is ass, except for the Dreamcast controller and this. They're the only two Hall effect controllers I have seen that are actually good. Yeah, PS5 also has input delay. So, I would go for this because this is cheap. It's $30, and I don't know exactly how the buttons are handling. I'm trying to be a little careful with them. They feel a little flimsy. But I would, if you want my actual personal recommendation, just get this. It's cheaper than basically anything you're going to get, and it's actually good. Just don't play wire. Just don't play wireless. Just play wired. Don't worry about anything else. Like, the sticks for this thing are absolutely perfect. You also have PS3 controllers. PS3 controllers also kind of suck. They have a propensity to break. Don't get local tech store controllers. They're also gonna suck. PS2 controllers are roughly the same. PS1 controllers are actually very good if you're... PS1 controllers are really good if you don't care about stick precision, because, like, they're robust. They will last you a long time. Dreamcast controller, the issue is that it's single stick. So you can't play it in a lot of modern... You can't use it in a lot of modern games, but the thing is that the Dreamcast controller is a very good controller. For what it's worth. Game dependent for PS1 controllers? Yeah. If you need to use D-pad, PS1 controller, absolutely. The OG Xbox controller is pretty good. Duke, with the S. Xbox S, controller, very good. The sticks break very quickly, unfortunately, so, good luck with that. Any other third-party controller is ass. I have seen that the Switch 2 Pro controller is good. It's capacitors, but I mean, we don't know if it has stick drift, but here's the thing. Just because something is Hall effect doesn't mean it's good. Every Hall effect controller I have seen sucks balls. Every. Except for this one. This is the only Hall effect controller. Well, that and Dreamcast, but Dreamcast doesn't count because it's an official controller. I'm talking about third party. 8-bit Do Hall effect sucks. Except for one. Fuck me. It might have been the one you linked. No, it wasn't. Actually, I don't know. I can't remember. There's one that's not shit, but the triggers are, because they're made of rubber. There was one 8-bit Do controller I was considering because it was good. but it wouldn't work on with my adapter, so I didn't get it. The reason why this one works is because it gets considered an Xbox 360 controller. And I'm like, okay, so I'm just gonna bet on that. Also, hey, Wacky.
Well, a power crystal.
Yeah, the reason why I recommend this thing is because the stick is really good. If you want to check out how sticks work and function, you should check out gamepadla.com. They have really good resources for gamepad testing that will tell you how the sticks work and everything. Like, you can even, it has PS2, it has PS5, it has Xbox One, Xbox Series, and I think Xbox 360, though the 360 doesn't have sticks. And it shows the roundness of the stick, which is essentially how it registers its stick inputs, and also something called tremor, which is why the Game Sir has a really good stick, but the tremor's really bad, which is just caused by the software. So the tremor basically means that you will hold a direction and the controller will, like, shift. It'll assume you're like holding a different direction, and it'll change a lot. Tremor is diabolical. And Game Sirs are notorious for having a lot of that. But yeah, like, if this had tremor, it would think I'm doing this. That is the reason why when I had the Game Sir, it sucked balls and I couldn't fucking run with it. I tried it for like a month, and then I gave up. Pete's back. Time to buy a Wildcats. I was actually curious to see if the Mad Cats and Wildcats controllers were any good! That was diabolical. For plagiarizing my stream audio for half an hour or so. No, you're fine, Pete. Okay, sloths, watch as I do this, okay? Pay attention to the screen. Did you see the yellow there? It showed up for, actually quite a few frames. What in the fuck? What happened there? Okay. This is the final attempt. You know what? I'll go for 5 more attempts. Because Pete came back. Punk cost fallacy moment. True. Dude, I'm telling you though. This controller is awesome. You saw it on the instant replay? Yep. Yeah, like I watch for that every time. It like it's such a tiny detail. But I'm watching it every single time I go for it. And there are 2 different gems you can get like that. I was checking on my weed. Okay, maybe I should, like, explain. Well, I explained it earlier, but maybe I should explain now that more people are here and paying attention. So, I have a wood pellet stove, which is basically, I use it for heating. And I bought, like, 4 bags of it, and I put them in the side seat of my car. And I took a picture of it because I wanted people to see. And then the local stoner in the chat, in the Discord was like, "Whoa, nice weed, dude." And I was like, "What?" And now we all just call it my weed because I have to burn it too. So it is weed, basically. But it's not weed. So like if you see me like turn around like this, I'm checking on it to see if it's still burning or not. Because, you know, considering it's getting into in freezing temperatures, I need some way to stay warm. And the heater doesn't work down here because the heating is only really for upstairs. Oh wait, I forgot. I live in Bowser's fucking dungeons. That's right. Yeah, Princess Peach is in the closet. Interpret that as you wish.
Nice of the princess to invite us over for a picnic, gay Luigi.
I hope she made lots of spaghetti.
Hey, look, Luigi. It's a message from Bowser. Dear pesky plumbers.
That's Mama Luigi to you, Mario.
That's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. Well, here's the problem. Too many toasters. You know what they say. All toasters toast toast.
Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. He took out his little quilly dick and he pissed on on my wife, and he said it was this big. And I said that's disgusting. So I went on my twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you got a small dick. It's like the size of this walnut, except way smaller. And look, this is what my dick looks like. That's right, baby. All point, no quill, no pillows. Look at that, it looks like 2 balls and a bong. Yo, Samuel. How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot! You have 23 hours before the piss droplets hit the fucking earth! So get out of my sight before I piss on you too! Fucking Alfred, dude. Alfred just fucking makes the entire dub. Obama piss stream when? No. Honestly, though, I might do, Sonic Adventure DX on GameCube with this controller. What is it doing? So how's it going, Pete? How was destroying Tiny?
Tiny no like you. Tiny fly. Tiny squash beauty cards.
Tiny's career is over. Cock. Yeah, Pete, if you ever wanted to get a good universal controller, this is what you would get.
Tiny no like you.
You finished it in under 4 hours? Nice. Yeah, look at this. I'm actually starting to get used to this controller. Yeah, my only worry is that the button pads might get bad. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm too tired to play games anymore, dude. I'm way too tired. I need to lay down. Sorry, guys. Let me see here. Let's see if there's anybody that I would want to, raid out to. Probably not. Stu, go live right now. Probably not even here, but Stu, go live. Oh, there's Lordano. Oh shit, Two-Dose? Two-Dose is streaming? Hold the fuck up, hang on. It's either Two-Dose, or, I mean, not Two-Dose, it's either I'm doing Lorno. Yeah, I'm doing Lorno. Ugh. Go get this, buddy. Tell him to get the bread. You tell him to get this bread. Just post an emoji of bread. That's all you need to do. Just post bread. Bread. Just post bread. Bread.